Hey, how's it going, everybody? Gonna do a pickups vid here. A lot of stuff this time. Haven't done a pickups vid or any real vid in a while. First off, I just want to say, if War Putty's watching this or anybody, try leaving a comment on this vid. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. If it doesn't, let me know, because I've been having some weird problems with comments on my channel recently. I believe I've gotten everything sorted out with it though, with the settings, but I don't know, man. YouTube's got a lot of problems, so I'm not sure if it's on their end or mine. Who the hell knows? So anyways, get through the game stuff first here, and then I'll do some music. Got a couple of game systems here. First, I did a vid on this though. Xbox Series S, unboxed it. And it's a decent system, not bad at all. Obviously, I'm only really using it as a 360 and original Xbox emulator, which I don't even need as much now as I did before, because I'll show you guys something cool here in a second. But it's not a bad system for how cheap it is. If you play modern games, it'll be better for you. I do have a couple of games for the series, like Crusader Kings 3, but so not bad. Obviously, because my Xbox One S got short-circuited or whatever happened to it in that one vid, but I don't need it as much now because I got myself here, and I'm still working through. There's plenty of things you can do with these things, but I'm just doing the basics on it right now. Got another original Xbox here. This is my second one. I have another one right down there that I've had for about 6.5 years now. This one, it's not in great shape on the externals. You can see some marks like that one right there. I cannot get that to clean off. It is a little dusty, but it's not in great shape. In general, no missing plastic though, no rattling plastic or anything. It has been worked on though, in terms of a new drive belt, recapped system. Clock capacitor removed already and all that kind of stuff. And it is soft modded. That is the thing that was really cool about it, is it is soft modded. I haven't done that to mine. I think I will eventually get to that, now that I know how easy it is to work with the soft mod. I'm just going to put this down. But I was able to do the DLC installers for all the old games, like Battlefront obviously, which was the main one I wanted. And there's all sorts of different things you can do with a soft modded Xbox, and I'm only just beginning to kind of learn what those things are. And yeah, so pretty happy with that. The guy that I got it from actually helped me set it up with the soft mod and helped me install stuff, so I gave him a little extra money for it. Otherwise I paid about the same for original Xbox, but it's about $100, so not too bad. This one has to do with a vid I did a couple months ago as well. Saw this for cheap, so I picked up a second Wii. Got a black one here. This is with the GameCube port. Still has the panels. Again, it is a little scuffed up. This shiny stuff, it's just hard to keep good, so you can see definitely when you look at it up close, it is quite scuffed. I think I'm going to try turning my light out real quick, because it is really damn bright in here. Because this light, overhead light, is problematic to say the least, so we'll go without light for now. I'll just turn the brightness of this up. But yeah, black Wii works fine. Disk drive's still good. Has all the covers, obviously. No problems with it whatsoever. So this is one that I've been using, and I soft modded this guy. I've done a lot more with this one than I did with my white one that I showed in the vid. I've gotten a lot more emulators on it. I installed all of the virtual console games there were, including the TurboGrafx 16 one, which is pretty cool. So I got games like Bunk's Adventure, Bunk's Revenge, Ninja Spirit, that kind of stuff. A lot of the launch titles for that system in like Splatterhouse, which is cool. But I also did install all of the Wii backups onto it, or onto a hard drive plugged into this thing. So this is a complete system, all GameCube games, Wii games, Virtual Console, emulators, just all sorts of stuff on the system. It does not play DVDs, which I don't really care about, but other than that, it's superior to mine because it's the newer motherboard revision, so happy with that. It did come with the stand too, but I'm not going to show that. It also came with that little Motion Plus dongle, but again, I'm not going to show that because I forgot to grab it. But it did come with the black remote and nunchuck, and these are in good shape, at least, so they're not scuffed up, they weren't dirty. So yeah, good shape on these. Still has the strap and it wasn't all nasty, so pretty good. Got a couple of accessories to go with that though. Got white, but got the Classic Controller Pro here. Sorry that the shit is showing up so poor, because this Microsoft Live Cam is just a bitch. But yeah, you guys know what that is. Decent shape, some yellowing on these, but not too bad. But you guys know what that is, so. I do have the box for it. It was brand new, but I'm not going to grab the box. Got a brand new GameCube controller, like brand new. It is the Smash Ultimate version. So the Smash logo there. I would have preferred an original, but having the 10-foot cord is nice. I actually don't like that the springs were removed from the triggers, because if you don't press it straight on, it gets caught in the plastic. But again, sticks are tight, brand new controller, so pretty good. Plastic material is a little different than the originals, but not bad for a black GameCube controller. Paid like $45 for this brand new, which is not too bad. Paying that much for a controller is just absurd to me, but yeah, they're good controllers. So. This one's cool because I didn't know you could do this. Got NES controller, but it's the NES Classic controller, so it's got the Wii remote thing on that, and it does work fine with the Wii. It works fine with the Virtual Console games. You can map it to work fine with an emulator, and good build quality, just like the original. And yeah, so I'm pretty happy with this, so I don't have to use that May Flash adapter, which, again, I forgot to grab it, but I did pick up another one of those, actually. So I had the video I did on that 7.5 years ago, and I have it again, so cool. But yeah, this is a very nice controller. Would recommend it for the NES games on the Wii, or just, obviously, if you have the NES Mini, this is what you're going to want to use. So yeah, I tried it out with Ninja Gaiden 2. Playing that game pretty good on there. That game is tough. I'm at the, I believe it's stage 5 or 6, the ice one, where you're coming out of that like cavern or whatever, then it's ice, and I'm up to that final boss there where he's shooting like in every direction. He shoots out, and I can't figure out how the hell to get past that one, because when you die, you go back to the beginning of the part with the ice, and it's a pain in the ass. The last boss I did was the dude where he's got the hands coming in at you from the side. I got through that one, but can't get any further than that, really. But cool on that. So that's all the gaming accessories. There is one other thing here that's kind of neat. Not really a gaming thing, but that's what I use it for. My old RCA Color Track TV only has the one input on it, and it's kind of flaky, as I've shown in vids. So I figured, hey, if it ever gives out and I can't open the thing up to work on it, which I'm afraid to do, there is this solution. And this is it's actually a Radio Shack. This is probably the best thing that Radio Shack ever built in terms of build quality. It's a RF modulator. So you plug in your either S-video or composite video, and it will take it out to a old RF, and then you can choose the channel 3 or 4. Quality will be degraded, but if your ports are busted or if you have an older television, one of those ones that doesn't have composite back from the 80s, or I don't believe the 70s one even have these, so, but it is an option. So I got it for cheap, like $3, so kind of cool. Hardware wise, this is just kind of cool for retro computer games. Not really cool for much else, but I've had this for like 4 years almost. I have it's an HP Compaq 6735B laptop. I recently refurbished this machine. took it apart, did some work on it, installed Windows XP on it, and it's a really nice XP machine. Good for gaming. Half-Life 2 runs pretty good on it. Don't think I'll do a benchmark video on it, but it does run pretty well. It's got FireWire on it, even SD card slot, 4 USBs. Uses that same old charger type like my Latitude. So, pretty cool. That's a good Windows 7 laptop too, but it runs XP perfect. And that's the one that I like, is XP, so. Alright, now for the actual games themselves. I'm trying to go fast here. Got these two with that modded Xbox console, just in little sleeves. Sega GT 2002 and Jet Set Radio Future combo disc, and Mech Assault 2. I have the first one. I actually have the one that you can use for the soft mod. But there you go. Got MX Unleashed for the Xbox with the manual. I have it for PS2, obviously. But there you go. That's backwards compatible. Actually, if you have Xbox Live Gold, you can get this game for free. It's been free for like a year and a half. Got. I just stumbled upon this, so grabbed it. Again, I have many copies of this game. Platinum Hits version of Battlefront 1 for the Xbox. This is what I had originally, actually. But I tried to do a printed label and I lost the original, so. Yep. It doesn't have a manual, but it does have the registration card and a disc, so. Hey, more Battlefront 1s. You guys know I love that game. PlayStation 2 here didn't get much of anything of interest. More jam packs. Got Volume 13, T version, and the T version of Summer 2003. I got Volume 12. I don't know where it is actually, but I got that as well. And then I got Crazy Taxi, original label version. Somewhat expensive actually. I think I got it for like $8, which is a bit, but see, they had it for $3.99 clearanced out. Alright, PC games. Got a German copy actually of Crusader Kings Complete, which apparently they didn't release in the States. This is actually the same case as my Europa Universalis 2. The Flex box, just a disc, no manual or anything. The manual is on the game disc. This is with the Deus Volt expansion pack. So pretty cool. Rare for that. I had to buy it from overseas. Paradox again. I got Strategy 6-pack, which is rather rare as well. Complete in box, all 6 discs. I'm not going to show them all, but Crown of the North, EU2, Hearts of Iron 1, EU2 Asia chapters, Victoria, and 2 Thrones. So there you go. Cool to have the Asian chapters for EU2. Otherwise, it's not worth that much to me. Mac games here. Again, I already had this one, but I didn't have the box or the manual, and again, this is exceedingly rare. I cannot find any copies. I was watching eBay for months, I was watching Amazon for months, and I finally saw a guy list it with the box. So here's Civ 3 Complete for Mac, with the box. It is even beat up, man, because like I say, you can't really find it. I will show the manual and a disc. This is what this looks like. Nobody has any pictures of it online. You can't find anything online. There's nothing about this. The only thing I could find was an old YouTube vid from 2010 from a guy that was making videos of his eBay auctions. Different jewel case than mine. That's what's so weird about it, is my copy. Show it here. My copy has a different jewel case. Okay. Trying to show it. So who knows why. Yeah, that's a manual, which is a different manual than the PC version. It's much smaller. Much smaller. Way different manual. So that's what that looks like. Like I say, you can't find info about it. I'm gonna have a hard time putting this back in here. It does have a little cardboard sleeve to prevent the box from getting all deformed, which is nice. But yeah, so I'm thrilled about having that, because I was looking forever for this thing. Interestingly, also, it's not textured. The box details are not textured like the Windows version. So yeah, the sides are flat, everything's flat. Then I also got Star Wars Battlefront, the gatefold, which is actually held on by Velcro. But yeah. So now I have every version of this game they ever made. I have both greatest hits and platinum hits. I have everything. So now for music. Keeping it within gaming, I got the Halo 3 ODST soundtrack. Was brand new. Both discs. Got something I already had here, but it's a different copy of it. Got La Spagna, this disc. This is the original release, not the 2003 re-release, which is a little bit rare. It's the West German disc, so in there once again, Walton Imports. So. Alright. I'm gonna try to get through this, man. I got a lot of CDs here. Got Iron Maiden, Running Free and Run to the Hills live single disc from the first 10 years box set. This has the B-sides as well for Lost for Words and Murders in the Rue Morgue and Sanctuary live. That's from the Live After Death. So, pretty cool. Got a nice Naxos box set. Dvorak Complete Piano Works. All 5 discs. All were brand new. Dvorak is excellent. Got some Vivaldi, The Four Seasons. A lot of Maiden here. Some other stuff. I got an EMI copy, EMI fan copy of Iron Maiden debut, which is what I pulled that video from. Good shape. Without Sanctuary, of course. So, love that album. Number of the Beast. This is Capital. These are all original, they're not remastered. This is a little water damaged, you can see that. But in the disc isn't that great either, but it does play fine. So, Somewhere in Time, this is the one with the green letters. The black triangles have started to fade a little bit, but the disc is good. No disc rot. Peace of Mind, Capital, which isn't actually a great disc. It's not a very good mastering of it, but Power Slave. Again, I have some of these already as the remastered versions on disc, but and Live After Death, the one disc without side 4. So, all capitals other than that debut. Star Wars Phantom Menace Soundtrack Ultimate Edition, the fold out. All discs are in good shape. They haven't released this on iTunes ever. Alexis on Fire, Watch Out. Great album, just fantastic. This is a unique release as well. It's the fold-out digipack, but it's actually a promo release. Radio station or whatever had this because it says coming June 29th, 2004, and the front design is completely different than a regular copy of it. So, yeah, pretty cool. So good stuff. Good stuff. Actually, I have 2 copies of that I'll show here. Tom Lehrer, whatever collection. I wanted it because of the Electric Company song. I believe it was Electric Company. More classical Dvorak American Suite on Nexus. Wonderful piece of music. I have Dukhnani, the Dukhnani Serenade for String Trio and Sextet. I got Salson, Cello Concertos number 1 and 2, and The Swan. So these aren't showing up for shit, and that's making my video all laggy, but it is what it is. Now it's really laggy. Brahms Symphony number 3, Serenade number 1. I actually got 2 copies. They're different conductors, but Symphonies numbers 1 and 6 with Esterhazy. And Michael Halas, or however you pronounce his name, with the same, but flipped playing order. Korsakov, Scheherazade, Mozart, Symphony number 34 and 41, Jupiter. Chamber version, this is from EU2 as well, chamber version of Beethoven's Piano Concertos number 1 and 2. The second piano concerto is one of the greatest pieces of music ever as far as I'm concerned. Handel, Dixit Dominus, Concerto Grosso in G minor, also on bis. This one has a weird freaking case to it, and it's missing the back. Recordo Concerti on bis. Seven Dust Home. And once again, this is the Australian release of Alexis on Fire, Watch Out, which comes in a jewel case. The US release did not come in a jewel case. There's also a UK release that is a jewel case with purple text instead of that pinkish. It's more of a dark purple than that. Alright, so that's all of the CDs. Let's see here. I don't want to crack anything because it's a bitch. Other music, got Iron Maiden Peace of Mind on vinyl. This is the original 83 Winchester copy. The sleeve is beat to shit. But the actual vinyl is in good shape, and so is the sleeve. On the inside, I'm not going to pull it the whole way out, but yeah, you can see. Wonderful. This is my favorite Maiden album, personally. The first 6 or 7 albums are all just fantastic. Flawless albums. It's just whatever I'm listening to at the time is my favorite, but Peace of Mind is always the one that I think of as being my favorite. Another music item here. This is completely different. Got myself a Jonah Thompson Native American flute. This is made by Jonah Thompson in Arizona. Has his signature on it there with the feather and the beads, and this is the turtle block one and the walnut finish with teak oil. Now, I can't play the flute. I haven't taken lessons yet, but I do have this for when I do, which is I definitely want to learn how to play it, but I'll just play it for you. I'll just blow air into it rather. Yeah. My fingerings aren't good because I'm so thin, my fingers aren't fat at all. Yeah, so cool. It's a very nice piece. It is made of real wood, obviously, and yeah, so not bad. I do that to get the moisture out. But, oh, I got a new phone too. I want to show that. They had a deal for the iPhone SE, 99 bucks, so I went for it. I have an old iPhone 5S that I've been using for the last 4 years, and it was time to upgrade. That thing was just, it was horrible, so I don't really use my phone that much, but cool. Other stuff, got, you can get this anywhere, it's cheap, 20 bucks for this, brand new, Harry Potter 8-film collection on DVD. You can get it on Blu-ray too. I forgot about something, and we're going to see what kind of fiasco we get into to find this, or just to grab it, but I suppose it just is what it is. Oh, they're all, yeah, right there. I'll try to be careful with them. These are pretty cool. They're rare, once again. You can get it on Laserdisc and VHS as well, but DVD is what I wanted. This is the 2001 reissuing by A&E of The Prisoner. Classic show. This is all the individual volumes. It's not a box set. Set 1 here is actually brand new. I haven't even opened it yet. They all have 2 DVDs in them. I am not a number, I am a free man. That's the quote for this one. So set 1. Set 2. The rest of these are used, but they're in excellent condition. Questions are a burden to others, answers a prison for oneself. So if you've heard Iron Maiden, you might recognize those. Set 3. Set 4. And set 5. So very cool. Yeah, great show. Fantastic stuff. People might not understand the ending of it, and I don't either, but cool to have that. This is, again, very rare. So, and to find it brand new for the first one, it's not bad at all. So that's it. I actually got through this pretty fast. I was in a hurry to get this done because I tend to ramble on big time for these things, but 28 minutes there, that's pretty freaking fast for what I did. So not bad pickups at all. There are a couple other things I didn't show, but that's most of it. That's the stuff that you would be interested in seeing anyway. I also did get, I can't really show it because it's what I'm recording on right now, I got another 2012 27-inch iMac. I did show it in a video a couple months ago, that NVIDIA one with Oblivion, and I've been using it for 3 months now and it's been working fine, so luckily I've finally upgraded from that old iMac with the external hard drive, the 2010 one, which I was using for years and years. I miss having the disk drive on it, but it is really fast, the nice big screen on it. The webcam still sucks, I still am using the LifeCam. I don't know why the webcam on it looks so crappy compared to even my 2010 iMac, but it's just dark and dingy and it's not good. So I have upgraded the computer, I've upgraded the phone, so that's all good. So not really much to say about the computer. I could show some of the stuff I put on it, but it's basically all just the same as any other machine I've owned in the last 5 years, but yeah. So that's basically everything. In terms of when the next vid's coming out, I don't know. I've just been insanely busy the last few months, last while now, and I just haven't had much going on. I've just been picking up stuff sporadically, but I haven't really been doing much. I haven't been gaming much, so I haven't been doing many videos, other than Battlefront, obviously. And going forward, I don't know, as I finished school and looking into or going into trade school, I don't know what kind of time I'm going to have. I don't know what kind of pickups are going to come. I just don't know. So what the future brings, I'm not certain of. When the next video will be, I don't know. I'll just pretty much make a video if I find something cool to show. Otherwise, no idea when the next vid's going to be. But hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you guys later.